Youth Runner magazine here at the SAC Relays with the Bullard girls distance medley relay, which came down to the very end, but pulled off the upset against Santiago. 11:50.11 was the time. Congratulations, girls. Why don't you introduce yourselves and tell us about your leg of the race?
I'm Alexis Hall, and I'm first leg. I ran the 1200. Normally I'm a 4.8 runner, and coming into this race I was just thinking, okay, be mentally strong. You know, coming from different training backgrounds too, I was working more with sprint work last year, and this year I've been working more speed endurance. So it's definitely been testing my faith lately and testing my strength, but honestly, I proved today that I can do it, and as long as you stay mentally strong and you believe in yourself.
Hi, my name is Savannah. I ran the 400 in the DMR, and I actually came into this race like really nervous, and I was like just trying to shake off the nerves. We were praying before the race, just giving God thanks and for letting us be able to compete here and just giving us this talent. And I just we got into the race and I was like, okay, we have 3 laps until I run, but we're here, and I was like, okay, I got the baton, and I was like, okay, you just got to get out. You got to at least pass some people. And I was like, wait, I just have to only run 1 lap. Let me just get this over with. And then I get to the back stretch, and I was like, okay, I'm almost done. And then when I had to give the baton, I was like, where is our third leg? I was literally like scanning. I was like breathing heavy.
You couldn't find her?
No, I was like, where is she? I was playing Marco Polo with her, and I was like, where are you? But I was surprised with the outcome.
Did you just say Marco Polo in your head, or did you?
In my head.
Okay, your head. All right.
And I'm just really proud of the outcome. I'm proud of all of us as a team.
So you found her eventually.
Yes.
Okay, good.
I'm Gabi Belli. I'm the 3rd leg. That was apparently nowhere to be found. I was when I got the baton, it was a little nerve-wracking, like not wanting to push someone out of my way, but also not exactly. I was trying to count what place we were in.
What place were you in?
We were in 7th or 8th, but
Okay.
I then, like, by the time I figured that out, like, I couldn't count how many people were like in front of me, so we were kind of just all
Right.
decided that Savannah would have to go to the 3rd lane, and then I would just, I don't know. It was. I knew if I stuck. I ran the 800 leg, and I knew if I stuck to my race strategy that I ran earlier today, then I would be able to possibly move us up some spaces and put our 4th leg in the best place possible in order to run her greatest.
And what place was it in when you made the last handoff?
Second.
Yeah.
Second. Okay, you were in second at that point. So.
I'm Isabella Ramirez. I ran the anchor, and I normally run the 16:32. So I ran the mile yesterday, so I was kind of used to it. I got some experience doing it recently, and I had a lot of fun. I heard Riley coming up behind me, but I just said I'm going to stick with her. I'm going to go with her. I'm not going to let her get too far in front of me. And then just eventually kicked on her, found the strength, and just super thankful I was able to stay mentally strong and not give up, which is really important to me, and I know it's really important for the team. So just staying strong and doing things I didn't even know were possible. And thank God for this amazing team. We're all so blessed. So.
Yeah, and to go up against Riley Blade and run her down in the last, what was it, about like 100 meters?
Yeah, 150, yeah.
Do you have a sense when you're running that, like, I have a little bit more kick than left than she does? Because obviously normally she's got a pretty good kick, but could you tell, or it wasn't until you're like in the process of passing her that you're like, oh, okay, I'm doing this?
I just knew I had a kick, and so I ran as fast as I could, and I eventually ended up passing her. So, yeah.
Was there a goal in mind for you girls today to win, or was there a time in mind, or?
Our goal was to win. We just wanted to come out here, run our own race, not be worried about who else was running our race, just be focused on what we could mentally run and physically.
And the story behind it is like, we all had a group, we have our, prayer sessions too, but we were just saying, like, guys, no matter what the odds, no matter what it looks like, we have to obviously walk by faith, but know, like, we are strong in what we do individually. And I trust my team, like, trusting and relying on one another to pull us through no matter where we're at, like, just running with heart. That was a big thing our coaches always preach, is, like, to run with heart, and I think we did that today.
So
Make it fun.
Obviously the DMR is not something you're going to be running anymore this year, but what does this success today, what does that either do for you individually or just in terms of like team unity? I mean, obviously this is a strong unit. I can tell that the 4 of you getting together, you get together get along really well. But what does this do today for you, either individually or kind of as a whole team?
We ran the 4x8 together, like this exact group. Before.
Oh, you did? Okay.
No, not today, but
Oh,
in the
but you
past,
have.
like last year, not this year, but like, so we have that team chemistry, I feel like, of like wanting to like get the win in a relay, so we're not totally strangers to running. But I mean, I've never ridden the DMR, and it was just like a fun new race to run, and it proves to us like. I mean, Lexi doesn't run the 1200 usually, but like she got thrown in there and she completely executed. And I mean,
and that was a big thing of me. It showed me that I can do it, and it's like honestly, mid-distance running, I feel that's where my strong suit is now. And then I'm gonna work harder and train harder. And it's like I know that these girls we prove something today too. I'm thankful.
And it just shows that anything is possible, and just don't let your nerves get to you, and just go out there and do your best and run with heart.
Thank you, girls.